Hello and happy almost January. I'm Heather with Heather Kristen, and I'm going to be doing the horoscope readings today for January. I'm going to be using two decks. The first is my own deck, the Sparkle and Shine Oracle cards. It's an app produced by Indigos. The second deck I'm going to be using is the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. I will have all the information to my deck. It is downloadable, and we can be downloaded either by the App Store, Microsoft. It's on across several platforms, and you can be downloaded via my website or from the Indigos website. So, as I usually do, I wanted to do an introductory reading to January, an energy reading to see how the energy is going to be flowing for the entire month, and then I will break it down into the individual horoscope signs. So let's start with the January reading. See what comes up. Already I can see it very energy very similar to this past month, at least what we need to focus on, and that being empowerment, empowering ourselves. And I think this goes into focusing on what we want for ourselves. Okay, empowering what is in our heart versus what we think we should be doing, what we think we should be feeling. Okay, cards. Year. Okay. Angel of Strength. Community. So in the Angel of Strength, I'm getting a lot of the same energy that I was just feeling. Empowerment. Empowering ourselves to stand up for ourselves, to stand up for what we want, to stand up for what we believe in, to stand up for what's in our heart. And you know, it doesn't even have to be standing up for ourselves against other people. It could even be standing up for ourselves with ourselves, if that makes any sense. Okay, in the temple path. Sorry, the light. The temple path. Okay. So as I was saying, for the Angel of Strength, it doesn't even have to be trying to convince other people that what we want in our heart is right. It could come down to just telling ourselves, convincing ourselves that it is okay to want what is in our heart. It is okay to follow our heart and not follow societal ideals, the ideals that we were raised with, expectations from others or expectations that we put on ourselves that have come from society or wherever. This could just be standing up to our own selves and saying, okay, listen, I need to get this out of my head that I have to do this, or I have to be this, or I have to experience this, because it doesn't match with what's in my heart. This is going to be, if you see the yellow kind of around her head and behind her, that's really connecting with what's in your heart and feeling the energy that you know that is right for you and following that path. And that could be a difficult one because it could be out of your comfort zone, which for most of us is not something that we really want to follow because it's hard. And stepping outside of our comfort zone is is challenging mentally, physically sometimes. So it feels as we're going into January and this new year, there are going to be opportunities for us to step outside of our comfort zone to create a much better, more heart-aligned lives for ourselves. There are going to be choices, though, as with everything. Free will, we have the choice. And so the choice is going to be ours, whether we want to follow those paths, take those opportunities, or we want to stay in our comfort zone. I would suggest taking the opportunities, because that helps you grow, that helps you mature, that helps you get onto a spiritual path that's right for you. And speaking of that, the temple path, that's what came up as well. The temple path is what's in alignment with our soul, what's in alignment with the path that we came into this life for. And so this strength card is going to be the actions that we take to align ourselves with our soul's path and the path that we're here to do. Okay. Now the community card. The feeling that I am getting from this card is to not necessarily engage in community or anything like that, but is to avoid distractions. Step back from what you think you should do, what people might be telling you to do, might be suggesting you do. Like, remember I mentioned societal ideals when I first grabbed that card. It's to not be led down the path of following what you think others want you to do. Does that make sense? Do not let society, do not let people in your life try to convince you of what they think is right for you or what they think you should do. Follow what's in your heart. And that also goes for all the BS going on in the world around us, all of the political stuff, all of the COVID stuff. They are huge distractions away from our path and away from connection with source and the universe and, all the things that are good. Stay away from all of that. It is drama. It is a huge energetic distraction. Okay, so I think that's a good start as we go into January, get a little overview for you. And I am going to continue with the monthly readings. Hey Sagittarius, and happy 2022. Let's see what's in store for January. Blossoming abundance. Journey. Okay. Deceit. Oh, that's deceit. Okay. It was interesting, as I was shuffling, I saw shackles, like chains. And it kind of makes sense with this card. When we're lying to ourselves, we are in a way shackled, okay? I'm getting the feeling that you are lying to yourself in some way, shape, or form. Not anything bad or terrible, anything like that. It's just I think you have a ideal preconceived notion of what you need to be accomplishing or should be accomplishing. You have this vision for yourself, and it doesn't necessarily align with who you are. And so I think, everyone has been getting very, very similar readings, that we need to be honest with ourselves. We need to figure out what we really want from a heart level, from our soul, versus what we think we should have because of societal ideals, or ideals that we've had since childhood or whatnot. Okay, we need to really follow our heart. And so I think this is going to begin with deceit. Your journey is going to begin with deceit. Okay, how are you lying to yourself? Maybe it's not about your life path. Maybe you've been lying to yourself about who you are, about what type of person you are. Like, are you like telling yourself you're not worthy, telling yourself you're not smart enough, you're not, you know, intelligent, smart, intelligent, same thing. You're not talented enough. You're not good enough. You're not kind enough. You're not loving enough. You're a bad parent. You're a bad friend. Okay? Maybe the deceit lies in your self-talk. Okay? Could it be someone lying to you? It could. If the feeling that I'm getting for that is that it's revolving around you. Basically, it's not like an outright lie. Someone is lying to you about something else. The feeling is someone is lying to you to keep you in a place of disempowerment. Okay, the lies are about you. And some people might be outright lying to you because they're jealous or hurting or just not very nice. It could be lies that people are perpetuating about you because they just don't know any better. Okay, it could be they themselves are hurting. I see this commonly in parents. We sometimes tell our children things that maybe for their own good, but is actually harmful. Some parents are outright jealous of their children. They will tell them lies about themselves to keep them down because they themselves, as parents, are insecure and hurting and they don't know another way. But the deceit that I'm feeling is not on a, like your spouse is cheating on you or something like that. It's nothing along that lines. It's all about self-talk and the understanding of who you are in the eyes of yourself and other people. Okay? And it's all about who you are as a whole beautiful soul. And I think this is going to be the journey that you're taking, and it's going to be an ongoing process, but this is the time, this is the month, January, that it's going to start, of really coming to grips with who you are and the amazing soul that you are, all of the talents you have, all the intelligence that you have, all the special gifts that you have and that you bring to this world. Because those gifts are for you to share with the world, okay? And you have countless. You have tons of amazing ways that you are special and beautiful and perfect, and you need to discover those things about yourself. That's going to be your job, is discovering those beautiful gifts and talents and ways that you can turn those things into helping others and helping the world. That it's very important. There's so much beauty and talent and radiant light, and I am excited for you. I'm very, very excited for you. Okay, this is going to be, like I said, an ongoing process, but I think there's a lot for you to discover just even in this month. Okay, how? Let's see. Where can we start? What do you want to do with your life? What are you passionate about? Okay, I think that's what the key to where you need to start your journey this month is what resonates with you? Oh, I get a giddy feeling. Okay. What are you excited about? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? So this month, it's all focused on finding your passions. Okay. Um, yeah, I can feel a lot of excitement for you. I think the spiritual realm is excited for you as well. You have a lot of opportunity. So when opportunities come up this month, take them. Okay. So maybe you have an opportunity to go dancing with a friend or go to a class or something like that. If you do, take it. Okay. Follow your intuition. If you see something and it sparks an interest with you, it sparks a little bit of joy, take it. Do it. Okay. If you have any apprehension, figure out whether that apprehension is coming from fear or whether it's an honest like gut feeling of apprehension that it's not right for you. Okay, those can sometimes be misunderstood. They're kind of in the same place, at least for me. I kind of have them in the same place, but I know when I have fear, it's also around my heart. There's like a gripping of my heart that I feel. So I can differentiate between what is maybe not right for me versus is my fear just getting in the way of why I'm not doing something. Okay, so that may arise for you as far as when you start something, you might feel some fear and discomfort because you're getting out of your comfort zone, but that's a good thing. It's a very, very good thing. So just make sure it's not something that's not right for you by figuring out your feelings. Okay. So the abundance that's popping up. So I think that's part of that feels like it's part of everything that we've been talking about is a lot of opportunities for you this month. I can see you going into like this abundant land of opportunities and ways to grow yourself spiritually, ways to grow yourself mentally, and find new joys and new paths and new ways to create abundance in your own life. Okay. So let's move on to my oracle deck. Okay. Lenses of love. Lenses of love card urges us to see life through rose-colored glasses. Okay. So when we have gratitude, that is the best way to start seeing life through rose-colored glasses. Gratitude helps us see the negative things, can help us see the negative things in a positive light. For example, all the challenges that I went through as a child, I had a very challenging upbringing. And all of those challenges that I went through, gratitude has helped me see that even though a traumatic and awful and scarring, that there were lessons that I learned, spiritual lessons that I learned that I can take into my adulthood and that I can take into my spiritual healing career to help others. And I am grateful for those experiences because of what I was able to learn. Okay. So as we go through this month and as you explore new things about yourself and you find new things to love and new passions, if you can come to it with gratitude, and even when challenges arise, you're going to see those challenges for what they are and be grateful for them, because the challenges really are ways for you to grow and heal and become the spiritual light that you are destined to become, that your soul wants you to become in this life. Okay? I think that's it for this month. I am going to sign off and I will see you back here in February.